evening, everyone, and welcome to Wapakoneta High School, where tonight in the Division VI Boys District Championship game, the Marion local Flyers tackle the Coldwater Cavaliers. Hello, everyone. I'm Danny Holbrook alongside Darren Gilbert and our entire WLSN crew. Tonight's pregame and keys are brought to you by Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. Gilly, it seems like every time you and I get a game, it's a big one, and brother, they don't get much bigger than this game tonight, Coldwater Marion local.
You know, on this drive over, I'm thinking, man, you know what? We have been so lucky. You know, we've been so doggone lucky and fortunate to cover high school basketball with great sponsorship. But as we get going, Danny, it seems like we just get these games that just makes people super excited and draw the crowds. And it's just an opportunity that I look forward to and looking forward to tonight.
Absolutely, Gilly, and you take a look at this matchup, and these two teams know each other so well in every sport in the MAC. Let's take a look at the keys to the game tonight. Let's start with the Coldwater Cavaliers.
Well, for the Coldwater Cavaliers, number one, I believe they have to establish an inside presence. What do I mean? They got to get the ball through post-action play, getting the ball, getting post touches on every offensive possession, especially that high-low game. Number two, challenge each Marion local offensive possession. Marion local's got shooters with range and ability as well as those who can put it on the floor. Coldwater's got to be fundamentally sound. They got to keep the ball in front without gambling and make sure they get a high hand contest on every opportunity that Marion local attempts. Number three, I believe that the Cavaliers have to find that third complementary score tonight. We know what they're capable of doing with their starting five, but this person that gets the third opportunity for the complementary points doesn't have to get the double figures, but can step it up and hit some shots to loosen the Flyers' defense up.
And for the Marion local Flyers, Gilly, they defeated the Coldwater Cavaliers on February 7th by a score of 55-48. So, you know, revenge is on the mind.
Revenge is on the mind, and, you know, this is round two. And, they say it's hard to beat somebody three times. I believe it's hard to beat somebody twice. For the Marion local Flyers, I think, number one, transition game at both ends. You've got to play your pace if you're the Flyers. Coldwater likes to get the ball and likes to play at a high tempo. I think you've got to slow the Cavaliers down and make your defense become your offense. We saw that the other night. They set the tone early on, that being the Flyers defensively, with a lot of deflections and a lot of steals. Number two, I believe you got to make the extra pass. You got to play for that great shot and don't settle for the good one. And number three, you got to be able to match Coldwater's athleticism on the glass from all spots, have that one-and-done mentality.
Gil, it's going to be a dandy. It's Coldwater, it's Marion local, it's WSN, and a district title is on the line. We'll have the tip right after these messages. Welcome back to Wapakoneta High School, where we're just about ready to get this one started. The Coldwater Cavaliers and the Marion local Flyers. Tonight's first quarter sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. And our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Gilly, we take a look at this game, and when you look at the rosters, it's such an evenly matched game, and what I mean by that is great guard play on both sides. Balin Blockberger for Coldwater, Braden Mesher, Grant Kramer for Marion local, and then you've got the bigs with Niekamp and Kunk, and it's going to be a classic.
Position by position, teams are very identical. You got two really good coaching staffs that know one another very well. I can guarantee they broke down every film that they've had on either opponent, and they've limited on what they can do on paper execution-wise and what they need to do defensively. It's going to be a heck of a game. It's going to be the team, the number one, that takes care of the basketball, Danny, and number two, I think the ones that get those 50-50 loose balls and whoever wins the glass. I think that's going to dictate the game tonight.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Coldwater Cavaliers. 16-7, 6-3 in the MAC. Offensively, they average 55.7 a game, and they give up 48 a game. They'll start number 5, senior Balin Blockberger. The 6'4 senior averages 18.9 a game. Brady Layfeld is a 6-foot senior at 7.2 a game. Mason Welch is a 6'3 senior at 10.5 a game. Owen Kunk, the big man, 6'7 senior at 8.3 a game. And rounding out the starting 5, Miles Potcutter, number 33, a 6-foot senior at 3.7 a game. For the Marion local Flyers, they come into this game 22-2, 9-1 in the Midwestern Athletic Conference. They average offensively 55 points a game and give up 41 points, which is first in the MAC Conference. They're going to start number 5, Grant Kramer, a 5'11 senior at 11.8 a game. Number 11, Ryan Homan is a 6'2 senior at 6 points a game. Number 23, Austin Niekamp is a 6'8 senior at 18.6 a game. Number 24, Cale Arns, a 6'3 sophomore at 5 points a game. And rounding out the starting 5, number 32, Braden Mesher, a 6'2 junior at 8.6. And Gilly, in the semifinals the other night, we saw an extraordinary performance by Braden Mesher. The junior guard had 7 steals in the first half, and you and I both said he affected the game as much as any big post player would.
Well, he dictated the play, and I'm going to disagree with you on one thing. He's not a post player.
No, I said he would dictate it as much as a big post player. Yeah.
My misunderstanding there. Yeah. I mean, just his length and his size and his athleticism. We saw what he did on the football field.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's carrying it over on the basketball court. He's not going to get you 20, 25 points a game, but he's going to get you 8 to 10 points a game. He's going to get you 7 or 8 assists a game, 5 or 6 steals. He's one of those guys that will stuff the stat sheet with doing the little things.
Yeah, and Gilly, let's take a look at the 2 big men for both teams. Austin Niekamp comes in averaging 18 points a game. He's gotten so good over the last 4 years, Gilly. We've watched his progression. But, hey, Owen Kunk, he'll take you outside on the perimeter, and he'll knock down a 3.
Well, what he does exceptionally well, he's a very good defender.
Yes, he is.
For his size, and he's a very high basketball IQ defensively. He knows how to go up and meet the shot without swatting down and creating fouls. Great matchup between him and Niekamp tonight.
Absolutely. Tonight's instant replay sponsor is Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available, 1-800-776-3097. So a little bit of razzle-dazzle here for the starting lineups, Gilly, as they've shut the lights down and they're bringing out the starting lineups. And Gilly, you know both coaches, Nick Fisher and Kurt Guttemoller, fantastic coaches in their own right. What have they said about this game this week?
Well, I'm telling you, they're great people to start with. They're great fathers. They're great mentors to kids, and they're great, fabulous coaches, very well respected in Northwest Ohio and the state of Ohio. They've got some concerns. Are they going to share them with us? Heck no, why would you? Sometimes you got to play your cards close to your vest. And I got a feeling these 2 right now are playing liar's poker right now.
That's a great point, Gilly. The winner of this game will go down to Vandalia Butler Tuesday night to play in the regional semifinals. You and I will be on the call for both those games. So a lot on the line here, a district championship. And I don't think people understand how big of a deal a district championship is. It's my favorite basketball.
It is no question. You've earned it. If you can get out of here, I still think, Danny, D6 basketball in Northwest Ohio between here and the Elida district, I mean, it was one of those where, throw some names in a hat and pull them out.
Yeah.
But whoever walks out of here between here and Elida, they've earned that D6 championship.
Gilly, Marion Local's got a big concern with Balin Blockberger. We saw him the other night. He was fantastic. He is the best player for Coldwater. As he goes, so do the Cavaliers.
Oh, yeah.
Look, the young man a couple weeks ago had 43 in a game.
Well, we saw the other night he had, 9 at half, turned around and got him for, 12 in the third quarter or 11, but he at least had 20 points. I'm going to be curious to see who they put on him. I'm wondering if they're going to start Mesher on him.
Yeah, wow, what a matchup that would be with Braden Mesher and Balin Blockberger. We saw Balin Blockberger all fall long. A fantastic quarterback for the Coldwater Cavaliers. And I got to believe, and I'm just saying this, I got to believe Coldwater's kind of tired of losing to Marion Local.
Well, but you know what? It's one of those things you don't want to overhype your kids.
Right, absolutely. That's a great point.
You're not going to have to sit and say a whole lot when you say, all right, guys, let's practice. We got to get ready for the Flyers. There's not going to be a whole lot of talk about football because it's basketball season.
And we are ready for tip-off in the boys Division VI District Finals from Wapakoneta High School, and Coldwater controls the tip. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Wapakoneta High School. The District Finals, the Marion Local Flyers and the Coldwater Cavaliers, they've been playing against each other for a lot of years, Gilly, and here we go again.
Yeah, any ball screen right now, they're trying to double Blockberger coming off here. Good job by him getting the basketball reversed.
This is Potcutter with the ball up top. He's guarded by Ryan Homan. He'll swing it across to Miles Potcutter, back to Blockberger. He's on the perimeter. He's guarded by Cale Arns. That's a good matchup of two really long athletes.
Yeah, Mesher's on Kunk.
Yeah, that's a big-time matchup there. Coldwater taking their time on the offensive end. Marion Local staying in a man defense. They get it inside. This is Kunk from three. Shots off the mark. Rebound comes down, and Marion Local will take over.
Good look there by the Cavaliers. Just come up empty on that possession, but they did milk almost a minute off the clock.
Tonight's three-point sponsor is Homan Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, members of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. So here comes Marion Local. They throw it away, but they say it went off the defender, and it'll go back to Marion Local.
Yeah, that goes down as a deflection for Mr. Blockberger right there, getting his hand on that, getting a deflection.
Is there anybody left in Coldwater and Marion Local, Gilly? This place is packed.
It's full tonight. Thank God I decided to wear short sleeves today, because I'm telling you what, it's getting warm in here.
There's a nice back cut by Arns, and he
sure was. Set Blockberger up.
Cale Arns knocks it in, makes it 2-0 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, when you overplay those wings and you know shooters are really good on the perimeter, you're going to set them up for back doors, and that's exactly what happened to Blockberger.
There's a three from Potcutter on the right side, and it's good. Another Homan Insurance three-pointer by Miles Potcutter, and he makes it 3-2 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Big shot there by Potcutter getting the Cavaliers.
Look at Mason Welsh out top of Mesher, really getting after him on the defensive end.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Ball almost goes awry, but it's brought back in by Homan. Homan gets it over to Arns, and Marion Local will reset the offense. This is Austin Niekamp, the 6'8 senior, leads the team in scoring at 18.9 a game. There's a three from Kramer on the left side, and it's good. Grant Kramer with a Homan Insurance three-ball, and it's 5-3 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
That's a good answer there by the Flyers. Kramer, that's his specialty coming in, letting them bombs away attitude, and he just banged one in there from the about 21 feet along the left baseline.
Grant Kramer averages 11 a game. Here's Mason Welch, goes to the middle, kicks it back out. Three ball on the way from Layfelder, and it's good.
Big shot for that young man.
Brady Layfeld with another Homan's Insurance three-pointer, and Homan's Insurance is getting their money's worth tonight because the three balls are flying. 6-5 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Well, and he's not a kid that's going to get double figures for you, but that's a great start by that young man, knocking down that first triple.
Braden Mesher with a nice drive to the middle. He loses the ball. Here comes Layfeld on the break, gets it out to Blockberger. Blockberger kicks it out. Three ball from Potcutter on the right side. That's off the mark, and Homan brings it down, and he's going to be fouled. And a lot of contact underneath the boards. You know these two teams are physical. Let's take a look at the Burke Petroleum instant replay.
Boy, they got after it right there. I think it was Layfeld. Got his feet tangled up. I don't think there was anything malicious there. Just a good rebound right there by Homan.
Gilly, you look at these kids on the floor, and every one of them knows exactly where the weight room is. These are some big, thick kids that take athletics very seriously.
Oh, there's a great matchup right there with Welsh and
Mesher kicks it out. Yeah, tried to get it in Niekamp. They'll go Mesher on the low post. Austin Niekamp from the top of the key. Off the mark. Rebound comes down, and it's back to Niekamp. Another three, and he went down.
In and out.
In and
Tough
out.
break.
You're right, Gilly. That spun in and out. Here comes Blockberger and the Cavaliers. They lead 6-5 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. 4:25 to go. Blockberger drives on the right side. Misses the shot, and it goes off of Kunk. It'll go back to the Flyers.
Well, I was going to tell you down the other end, Everman with a big offensive rebound and the kick out almost paid off with that second three-point look right there from Niekamp.
Yeah, Niekamp had two really good looks. Boy, it is hard to defend him, Gilly, because of his length, and you really got to get out on him because he'll knock down the three at any time.
Well, if there's a guy that can defend you, you got to believe it's going to be Kunk because of his length and his ability to move laterally side to side.
Mason Welch is defending Braden Mesher. What a matchup that is. And they tried to get Arns on the back cut. They'll swing it to the right side. Grant Kramer with the ball on the right side. Dribble drive, little 12-footer. It's good. Grant Kramer.
And that's something he couldn't do, Danny, 2 years ago. Even last year, early in the season, he was more of a set three-point shooter, really developed the game off the dribble. Nice little Head and shoulder fake, quick dribble, pull-up jumper, knocked it down for the Flyers.
Marion Local leads 7-6 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. 3:30 in the first quarter. This one's going quick, folks, as action's moving up and down the court. Danny Holbert, Darren Gilbert from Wapakoneta High School in the Division VI District Finals between these two MAC rivals, and it's been everything we wanted to see tonight. 7-6 early in the first quarter. Look at Welsh trying to get position on Austin Niekamp down there.
Yeah, they're trying to go to their bread and butter, the high-low look, and Marion Local's up for the challenge, doing a really good job keeping that top leg over the top. There's a nice little back door by Cavaliers.
Pot cutter from the top of the key, knocks it. Oh, it does not go in, and there's a foul on the floor.
I think they got Layfeld there. If that's the case, I believe that's his second.
Brady Layfeld. They'll take him out of the game, and they will bring number 3, Landon Kanapke. Landon Kanapke played a good semifinal game the other night. We talked about him off the air.
He sure did.
So Cale Arns will take a seat for the Flyers.
Yeah, you can't fault the kid's effort.
2:54 to go here. Marion Local leads 7-6 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. This is Braden Mesher, guarded by Mason Welch. On the right side of the floor, Mesher dribble drives, gets it over to Niekamp. Niekamp's going to go baseline, tries to go low post. Kunk does a great job of defending him. Holman with the turnaround, and it's good.
That's a heck of a move right there. Like, nice little drop step post move.
Ryan
taking
Holman
it up strong, shooting it through his face.
Knocks it in to make it 9-6 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Here come the Cavaliers. Blockberger with the ball on the left side. Gets it over to Kunk. Kunk's going to go middle of the floor. Lost his footing. Gets the shot up, and they're going to call travel. And that's the right call, Gil.
It was. He lost his balance and tried to regain it, but not after he had already took 2 steps.
But, boy, you see the athleticism of Owen Kunk being able to put it on the deck, Gil, and get to the rim.
Well, get where you want. And that's the paint area because everybody's one pass away, and that's where he took it.
This is Braden Mesher with the ball up top. Goes inside to Niekamp. Niekamp was going to do a reverse layup, and he loses the ball, and it comes back to Kunk, and he gets it out to Kanapke, who leads the break down the right side.
Tell you what, very well executed by the Flyers. Just unfortunately could not corral it.
Kunk at the top of the key, thought about taking the shot. Almost loses the ball. Who's on?
Yeah,
Braden Mesher. Braden Mesher is everywhere on the defensive end. That kid plays really, really hard. 7 steals in the semifinal game the other night. Here's Blockberger. Tries to take the shot.
Nice job by Holman right there, just walling up.
Mason Welch guarded by Austin Niekamp. We're down to 125. Welch gets a little space, and he knocks it in. Beautiful job by Mason Welch.
Sure was. Faked the handoff.
Yeah, absolutely. Created space, knocked it in. It's 9-8 on the Ultimate scoreboard.
Yeah, he's sneaky good.
This is Mesher as he tries to drive on the left side. Austin Niekamp from the top of the key and misses the shot. Miles pot cutter way up top brings the ball down for the Coldwaters. And here comes Blockberger on the offensive end. He's guarded by Ryan Holman. He'll go dribble drive, middle of the floor, takes it to the right side, and he scores. Balin Blockberger, what a move, Gil. He makes it 10-9 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard, under a minute to go.
Yeah, a little quick crossover, got by the defender and laid it off the high and soft, little kiss off the glass for a deuce.
They'll go low post to Niekamp, guarded by Kunk. That's a matchup of a 6'8 and a 6'7.
Pretty move.
And Niekamp gets the best of him. He scores. He makes it 11-10 with 35 seconds to go. Woo, that's a matchup down low, Gil.
That is a nice matchup. We talked about that in pregame.
Here come the Coldwater Cavaliers. You remember the other night, right before halftime in the Coldwater-Spencerville game, Balin Blockberger pushed his teammates away and said, I'll take the last shot, and knocked down about a 25-footer.
Guess what's coming?
Blockberger with the ball. Gets it over to Kunk. We're down to 10 seconds. Blockberger with the ball, gets a screen, turns left, takes the three-pointer, up on the left side. It's off the mark, and ball comes down. Here come the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers gets a Blockberger, lets one fly. Oh, and it's off the mark. After 1 quarter of play from Wapakoneta High School, the Marion Local Flyers lead the Coldwater Cavaliers 11-10. We'll be back. Second quarter action right after these messages. Tonight's second quarter sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. And tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. Wow, Gil, what a first quarter. Marion Local 11-10. And really, both teams were getting good shots. I mean, they were running their offense. The defense was outstanding. This is just going to be a great high school basketball
game. Well, from a mentality of a coach or being a coach on the sidelines, you're getting points from players that normally don't score. So that's a plus. You got to put that in the plus column in the back of your mind. Hey, you know what? It's a one-point game. We got so-and-so scoring. Our best player's not scoring right now or only has a bucket. You know, we're one quarter in. It's 11-10. Great game.
Gilly, let me ask you this. Austin Niecamp's taken 4 3-pointers behind. Is that part of the game plan, or does he just have the green light?
Well, he's always had the green light, you know, growing up, and you know, he's starting to fill out now, but his game was always on the perimeter because they relied on Kanapke.
Here's Arns guarded by Blockberger, trying to get the ball down to Niekamp, and they do just that as he has to come off of the block to get the ball. He's guarded by number 23, Cody Depwig, who's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you know what you're going to get with him. He's just going to bang you. He's going to be physical, and he's got the 5-foul rule.
Yeah, he is a big physical kid, and he loves to play defense. You can tell it. Here's the matchup up top. Mesher and Welch, and they're going to get Depwig on the foul. And you're right, Gil. He's going to use all 5 of them.
Yeah, I think they got him with a hold.
Well, let's be honest. Austin Niekamp is really tough to guard in the post because of his length and his athleticism, and he understands the game.
Well, he plays the game in angles. You know, you overplay him, he's going to set you up for a make sure everybody's okay. I think they got
Landon Kanapke on the foul.
It was Schroyer.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's Caleb Schroyer. You're absolutely right.
And I actually forgot my train of thought. We were talking about Niekamp, and I can't remember the comment that I was going to make because I was watching to make sure both players got up off the floor, which is good to see.
So Homan will go to the free throw line. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. So Homan to the line. Flyers lead this one 11-10 with 7:17 to go here until halftime. Second one on the way, and it's good. Makes it 12-10 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Danny Holbert, Darren Gilbert from a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School for the boys Division 6 district final. A berth in the regional semifinals on the line tonight. And tomorrow the calendar turns to March and the madness begins. Blockberger from 3, misses that shot. Rebound comes down. It's brought down by Grant Kramer. Gets it over to Mesher. Mesher, long outlet pass to Homan. Homan thought about taking it up. Gets it out to Niekamp. 3 ball on the way. And it's brought down by Blockberger. And we got a foul. And looks like
oh, my goodness. They got him for his second one, I believe. Oh, okay, they got Mesher. I thought it was 23. It was 32. Yeah, they got Mesher. A lot of activity going on.
I thought it was 23, too.
On that backside, there was a lot of displacing going on there, a lot of hand checking. And unfortunately, Mesher got caught. But, boy, what a matchup. Him and Depwig going at it.
So here come the Cavaliers. They're down 12-10. This is Brady Layfeld with the ball, guarded by Grant Kramer up top. And Coldwater spreading the floor out a little bit. They'll go Kunk on the left side. Kunk being guarded by Austin Niekamp. 6:32 to go here in the second quarter. Layfeld looking at Depwig, and they throw the ball out of bounds. It goes off of Dalen Blockberger's hand. You saw Blockberger come up and cut back, and Kunk just went the wrong way.
Well, we saw that the other night.
Yeah, we did.
Guess what happened?
Yeah.
They figured it out real quick and came back and got a basket. So, little miscommunication there by the two seniors.
Stick around at halftime as we will have a halftime breakdown of this one.
Okay, they're actually playing a hard man-to-man with a little face guard action on Kramer.
There's a nice cut there on the back door there.
I think they got Schroyer with the hold on the back door action.
You're right, Schroyer on the foul. That's his second foul, so fouls starting to mount up here for both squads. Niekamp gets the ball, gets it over to Mesher. Mesher goes back inside to Cale Arns. Nice job of coming off that back screen.
Sure was the super sophomore right there. You know, playing with a high basketball IQ, giving the old head and shoulder fake, letting the defender get by and knocked it in.
Makes it 14-10 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. There's Blockberger, goes up and under. Oh my
goodness.
Are you kidding me? Balin Blockberger with just an acrobatic scoop and score, makes it 14-12 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. That kid is sensational.
Well, you let somebody get their first step, and that's exactly what he did, and get by the defender. He found his way to the rim and willed his way up there with that little scoop shot.
They'll go Niekamp down low. He gets around Kunk, and a beautiful move by Austin Niekamp. Talk about sensational players. Austin Niekamp just put him on his hip and went to the opposite side and scored 16-12. There's Blockberger, a little fadeaway. Rebound comes down, and Holman corrals it for the Flyers.
Holman's given good minutes this first half.
He sure is.
Both ends of the floor.
Mesher and Welch. Mesher tries to go baseline. Welch, and he spins around. He's going to try to go back up top. Gets it out to Niekamp. Niekamp guarded by Kunk. Niekamp, little half hook. Misses that shot.
Good job by Kunk right there, walling up, making that shot a little more difficult for Niekamp.
Boy,
left it short.
Niekamp's putting all his moves on display tonight, Gil. He is really, really spinning and winning. 4:45 to go here until halftime. Marion Local leads this one 16-12. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Wapakoneta High School, a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School.
Trying to go a little isolation in the high post area, a little high-low action.
There's Layfeld with the ball, guarded by Kramer. This is three-pointer on the way, and that was Mason Welch, and he misses that shot. Here come the Flyers down the floor.
Yeah, Mesher with the defensive carom right there. Good job by Coldwater getting back in their secondary defensive transition.
Arns cuts in the middle and thought about going backside to Niekamp, but he wasn't there, so Arns will go up top. This is Mesher, thought about taking the three. Kunk guarding him. A lot of length on the floor right now for both squads. And Mason Welch trying to stay with Niekamp down a low post, giving up about 5 inches there. Here's Mesher, dribble drives, little spin. He'll kick it back out. Really nice defensive plays on both sides. Now they've got Kunk back down fronting Niekamp. Here comes Holman as he takes it in, and he misses the shot. Gets the rebound, ball on the floor, and Cale Arns comes up with it. Hustle play by Cale Arns makes it 18-12 on the Ultimate scoreboard.
Yeah, Holman did a good job attacking the rim, got on the ground, kept it alive, and like you said, the action got cleaned up by Arns. Coldwater's going to take a timeout.
Coach Fisher calls for a timeout. We call for a timeout on the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's replays are brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable and available. 1-800-776-3097. And our free throw sponsor tonight is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. So the Coldwater Cavaliers down 6, take a timeout with 3:20 to go. What's Coach Fisher want to talk to his kids about at that juncture?
I think he wants the ball in the post. They've worked so hard to get it in there because they feel that's one of their bread and butter plays, and either they're looking too quick to reverse it, or Marion Local's doing a really good job defending it. Right now, that's exactly what you're trying to do. They're trying to get Kunk. Oh, there it is.
There it was, and there's a jumper from Welsh, and off the mark. It went in and popped right back out, but they got the shot they wanted. Cale Arns runs down the floor, shoots the ball, misses the shot, and the Coldwater Cavaliers come up with it.
Well, give that credit right there to Welsh. Nice job walling up, making it very difficult for Arns to finish that shot there. Nice job on the wall up by Welsh.
Here's Welsh going against Niekamp, trying to get it over to Layfeld. Layfeld being guarded by Cale Arns. This is Landon Kanapke. Back to Brady Layfeld. Goes inside to Welsh. Welsh thought about a little turnaround there. He'll get it back out to Layfeld. Gets a screen from Welsh. Boy, Marion Local in a tough man-to-man defense. This is Welsh with the ball. Back to Layfeld. Trying to get it into Kunk, which they do. Kunk turnaround jumper, and it's off the mark.
Good job by Mesher on the wall up.
And the Flyers come flying down the floor, and it's going to go back to Coldwater. 18-12 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. 2:02 to go. And Blockberger checks back in. That was important to get Blockberger a few minutes rest, Gilly.
Yeah, give him. I'm sitting here. I'm not ignoring you, Danny. I'm watching Coach Gunmiller. You know what? He yells and it just doesn't come out. You know what I'm saying? His face gets red, but, it's not even a yell. It's trying to communicate with kids, and it's just not real loud.
He is a fiery coach.
He is. They all are.
Absolutely. I think you said it best, Gil. Defense is going to win this game tonight, and whichever team plays the best defense. And right now we're seeing it from both ends. Blockberger had a little trouble, almost loses the ball.
Yeah, any ball screen, they are going to hedge hard on that.
Yeah. Nice cut there by Welch. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down. Kunk corrals it. Gets it back out to Welch. 3-ball on the left side. Off the mark.
Boy, they're so close to going in.
Oh, my goodness. And a nice job by Cale Arns. And the Flyers have a chance to up the lead with 1:25 to go here until halftime. Everybody's getting good looks, Gil. It's just a matter of knocking them down. Mesher guarded by Welch up top. Gets it inside to Arns. And a beautiful move. And he's fouled by Blockberger. Gets pushed on the backside as he got around him. And take a look here at the Burke Petroleum replay as he beats him down the.
He said he got him across the face.
Yep. So Cale Arns will go to the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. First one on the way, and that's off the mark. Arns has 6 tonight for the Flyers. 6'3" sophomore. Averages right around 5 points a game. Second one on the way, and he misses that one, so 2 misses. And they're going to say that they're saying Owen Kunk was across the line. Said he went in too early, right?
Yeah, before the ball was released, he said he'd stepped in. So yeah, that's one of those you hope doesn't come back to bite Coldwater, and it did.
Arns gets a chance, and he knocks it in, makes it 19-12. So he got 3 shots there and made 1. And they lead 19-12 with 1:06 to go until halftime. So this is Blockberger, tries to go baseline, gets around, finds a cutter going to the basket, and Caleb Schroyer gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Beautiful job by Schroyer noticing what was going on with the play, and he cuts to the basket and gets the ball.
Yeah, it was a nice no-look pass right there. Mesher felt like he got his hand on the basketball. Officials right on top of it.
So he'll go to the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. First one on the way.
Actually, they didn't get Mesher. They got Arns.
Arns, okay.
At least that's what's on the board.
Kramer will come back in, and Arns will take a seat. First one is good. Makes it 19-13. Pot Cutter comes in, gives Layfeld a break for Coldwater.
I mean, if you think about it, if Mesher would have got that, that gives him 2.
And he misses that one. And it's 19-13.
We'll see how big that one plays because, Mesher plays that point guard spot for the Flyers.
So Mesher and Welch battling up top, and he throws it away. Blockberger with the steal. Gets an outlet pass to Welch. Finds him running down the floor. Shot goes up, misses it, and it goes out of bounds, and it's going to go back to Coldwater. So Welch had good position. He just missed the shot.
Well, what teams are doing is one of the keys we talked about was just walling people up.
That's what they're doing.
Because when you start gambling, they're too good of basketball players and finishers. If you just wall up, make them shoot over you, makes a huge difference.
So Blockberger against Arns. He's going to dribble drive, takes it inside, gets off the left side. Beautiful left-handed layup. Braylon Blockberger, just unbelievable moves when he gets down the post. 19-15 on the ultimate scoreboard. Coldwater needed that.
Well, and think about that. He finished with his left hand, and he's a predominantly right-handed guy. Great job there staying to that, having confidence to keep it in the left hand and finishing with the right shoulder.
Mesher with the ball guarded by Welch. We're down to 13 seconds. Back to Mesher. We're down under 10 seconds. Mesher with the ball. Gets it in. Keeps the ball.
Great back
Grant Kramer scores. My goodness, are you kidding me? And the Marion local Flyers take a 21-15 halftime lead. We'll be back right after these messages with our halftime show. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. And our three-point sponsor tonight is Holman's Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. It's halftime here at Wapakoneta High School. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert, the Marion local Flyers lead the Coldwater Cavaliers 21-15. And Gil, 2 plays in that second quarter that make me really give Marion local an advantage right now is the extra free throw and then the backdoor cut as the buzzer expires.
Oh, that's 3 huge points.
Yeah, you're right. It's 3 points.
It's a possession, making it 1 possession into a 2-possession game. But, Coldwater's going to make some adjustments at halftime, as well as Marion Local. That's what good coaches do. That's what players do. It's going to be a phenomenal second half. This game is far from over.
Yeah, and you look at Marion Local right now, yes, they're winning the game at 21-15, but Gil, defensively, they're outstanding. This is a Coldwater team that averages 56 points a game, and they've held them at 15 at the half.
Well, they've locked them down, and they've not let Welsh get started. They've contained Blockberger.
Yeah.
Layfeld hit an early three.
Yeah, Blockberger has 6 right now.
He has 6 right now, but they've, I like the word contain there, but they've got, I don't think Welsh has scored yet.
Right, yeah.
So they've got to find.
He's got 2.
Okay,
yeah,
they've got to find some way to get somebody in a rhythm and a groove, because Marion Local right now is just dictating the game at both ends of the floor.
It's halftime from Wapakoneta High School with a berth to the regionals on the line. The Marion Local Flyers lead the Coldwater Cavaliers 21-15. We'll be back with second half action right after these messages. Welcome back to Wapakoneta High School. Tonight's third quarter sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. And tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. So, Gil, we didn't get much
we didn't get much scoring.
We didn't get much clarity on who wants to win this game, but right now Marion Local leads at 21-15.
Anybody's game.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, it's a toss-up right now, and you got to believe that Coldwater's going to get the scoring going. I don't believe they're going to be held to 30 points in a game.
Well, you know what? And Mr. Kunk hasn't done a whole lot offensively either. But attribute that to the great defense by the Flyers.
I'm not taking anything away from Marion Local, because right now they are playing smothering defense. All the credit goes to them. So,
well, if either team scores, you're going to earn your basket. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So Coldwater will start out with the ball. Blockberger's going to go right side, gets it over to Layfeld. Layfeld dribble drive, kicks it out. Pot cutter from the top of the key. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Kunk. Kicks it back out to Pot cutter. He's going to try another three, and he knocks it.
That's
Miles Pot cutter with a home and insurance three, and he narrows the score at 21-18 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. They needed that, Gil, to start the second half.
Big offensive rebound, Mr. Kunk there with the kick out.
You give them more than one chance, and they're going to burn you. Both squads, boy. Here comes Mesher as he dribble drives, and he's stopped by Kunk. Austin Niekamp from the left side takes a three, misses the shot, falls down on the ground, and here comes Blockberger and the Cavaliers, 7:15 to go. Gets it over to Layfeld. Layfeld dribble drives baseline, kicks it back out to Welsh. Welsh goes foul line, takes it up, and misses the shot, and Niekamp with a big rebound. Boy, he got a good look there, Gil.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Just a little bit too hard off the back of the iron. But a great look by Welsh.
Mesher.
Oh, what a big drive.
Beautiful drive by Braden Mesher as he shows you why he's in the weight room. That's all strength there on the Burke Petroleum replay. Check this out, Gil.
Yeah, he got Welsh on his heels right there in transition and just blew by him and took it up strong. He's going to get the old-fashioned and
Gil,
one.
the more I watch this kid play, the more I'm impressed with him. He's just got savvy, man.
Well, he's very cool-headed.
Yeah.
He doesn't let his emotions get the best of him.
I mean, his defensive prowess and the way he leads this team, he's fantastic. Here come the Cavaliers. Mesher misses that shot, 23-18. This is Layfeld on the left side, right side, guarded by Grant Kramer. They go back down to Blockberger down low. Him and Cale Arn's been matching up all game long. Here's Mason Welch from the right side. Misses the shot. And nice job by Potcutter chasing down the long three ball. And here come the Cavaliers with another opportunity. Here's Welch, guarded by Niekamp. They'll go Potcutter. Boy, he wanted to take that one, didn't he, Gil?
Well, Holman got out on him that time.
Kunk with a little turnaround jumper, and he scored.
Pretty little jump hook right there by Kunk.
Oh, and Kunk got Austin Niekamp on his opposite side, turns around with a little baby hook, and it's 23-20 with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, somebody let him cross their face once he got by them.
What's the rule, Gil? Cut the cutter. You can't let him do that.
Yeah, if you let him cross your face, you're in trouble, and that's exactly what happened right there. Kunk found his way and got it. Finished it.
Nice backdoor cut by Niekamp, and he scores. Every time Coldwater gets close, Marion Local pushes the lead.
Great job right there with a little back screen action. Nice catch, nice finish.
Here's Kunk going right up against Niekamp, and he misses the shot. Mesher with the rebound, gets an outlet pass down to Arns, and it's stolen away, and the Cavaliers will bring it back down the left side of the floor.
Yeah, good job by Potcutter right there running that down. Oh, my.
Potcutter from the right side, misses the shot. Rebound comes down. Grant Kramer brings it down. Mesher will bring it down the right side. 5:20 to go from Wapakoneta High School with a regional semifinal berth on the line. Mesher goes left side. A lot of contact. They're going to say a charge. They're going to say Braden Mesher with the charge. And Austin Niekamp walks over and tells him, not the animation, son, not the animation.
Yeah, I think what the officials saw was the hit to the chest.
A lot of contact down low.
Well, only one of the three officials saw something, right?
You're absolutely right. That's why we're calling, not officiating.
Give Mesher his second foul right there, but can't fault his effort at going, trying to make something happen, especially just getting that basket the last time.
This is Blockberger. He's got 6 on the night, averages nearly 20, gets it into Kunk, throws the ball towards the side.
Wow, what a save by Welch.
Oh, wow, Welch with a great save there for the Cavaliers. And they'll go back to Blockberger. Blockberger dribble drives on the right side, gets through, and yeah, he went right at Niekamp, and they're going to get him on a charge. So back-to-back charge calls for both teams.
Good job by Niekamp stepping in. Boy, did he take a pop right there.
Boy, he's trying to catch his breath, and he went down hard, Gil.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he didn't pop his head on the floor right there.
Yeah, he's grabbing the back of his head. You're right, Gil. He went down hard. That young man's tough, but that floor is really hard. 4:50 to go. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School, a district title on the line. Our quarter sponsor tonight is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. So 4:41 to go here. Flyers lead 25-20 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. This is Mesher guarded by Welch. Nice back cut by Niekamp, and he scores. Austin Niekamp has lived on that baseline tonight, and he is exposing that, and he's got 8 on the night.
Yeah, the last 2 baskets have been off of back cut action, and Coldwater's not rotating.
This is Kunk as he takes it inside, gets it out to Blockberger. 3 ball on the way, and it's good.
Well,
Balin Blockberger, he's got 9 on the night. They needed that big time. 27-23 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, that's one of them. Marion Logan went, oh, my goodness gracious. The coach is on the sidelines.
You left him alone,
You cannot leave him alone. Well, even at 27 feet, you can't leave him alone.
We saw that in the semifinals. Here's Homan. Homan gets a clear lane to the right side. Kicks it back out. 3 ball on the way, and it's off the mark, and Blockberger brings down the rebound with 3:45 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, not a bad look there by Everman, just couldn't finish it.
And Welch throws it.
What a save.
What a save, and Nick Fisher wants a timeout. That's a good timeout because they need this possession. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout on the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's free throw sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's is not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. And tonight's scoreboard is sponsored by Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from Wapakoneta High School. 3:37 to go here in the third quarter. Marion Local with a 27-23 lead. Nobody's got a lead bigger than 6 tonight, Gil. It's been a tight game.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be a game of runs here. Let's see who can get on this little 4 or 6 point run here.
This is Kunk. I always watch what a team does after a timeout. If they come out after a set play, this is Welch. He'll swing it around the Blockberger. Back to Welch. 3 ball from the top of the key, and it's off the mark. And Austin Niekamp with a big rebound. Boy, if that would have went down, this place would have went bananas.
That's a good look for Welch.
Sure was.
We've watched him this year hit numerous shots from that distance.
Niekamp fires up a 3, and Blockberger goes high to bring down the rebound. Here come the Cavaliers at the 3:04 mark of the third quarter. And Braden Mesher with a steal. Imagine that. He's always where the ball is.
Where the heck's the other 6 at tonight, doggone him?
Right.
That's a big play right there.
Sure is.
Takes the possession away from Coldwater.
Down to 2:49 here in the third quarter. Mesher way out in the corner of the half court here at Wapakoneta. And he's going to stay around the volleyball line as he spreads it out. This is Holman. They kick it around to Arns. This is Niekamp with the ball, guarded by Kunk on the outside.
Yeah, a little back screen, down screen action for the Flyers. Oh, great head and shoulder fake there by Everman. Good job rotating by the Cavaliers, though. Didn't give them an opportunity to get a shot up.
You're exactly right. Coldwater really getting after it on the defensive end. And Marion Local taking their time offensively. It's a 4-point game. Niekamp tries to go underneath, tries to do a half hook, throws it away. Pot Cutter comes up with it, and he backs down the offense, and here comes Blockberger and the Cavaliers.
Yeah, got a little bit too deep there was Niekamp.
There's a nice dribble drive by Blockberger. He loses the ball. Kunk's on the right side. He dribble drives, takes it in, and he misses the shot. He was hit from behind by Niekamp. No call, and the Coldwater bench really upset about that one.
Yeah, I'm not so sure why he went up with the left hand for the finish instead of taking it up strong with the right. I think if he goes with the strong right hand, he may draw contact in the foul.
We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school basketball on WSN. Tonight's three-point sponsor is Homan's Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And tonight's instant replay is brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available, 800-776-3097. So, Gil, 27-23.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who was Marion Local's last opponent?
Was New Bremen.
No, I'm talking about regular season.
Oh, regular season, Russia. Yeah.
Russia won tonight 83-45.
It's a pretty good team.
District finals. Heavens to Betsy.
Pretty good team. Number 1 team in Division 7 in the state of Ohio. Yeah, pretty good team.
And what, made ESPN?
Yeah, right. You're right. 1:23 to go here, 27-23. Marion Local continues lead. Here goes Mesher to the rim, and he puts it up, and he misses the shot. And the ball gets batted back, and Marion Local's going to get another chance.
Boy, they got what they wanted. Mesher got to go downhill north and south, just couldn't finish.
Beautiful drive by Braden. Mesher just misses the shot. But Marion Local gets the ball back, and they'll reset the offense, and we're under a minute to go here in the third quarter. This is Niekamp, guarded by Kunk, way out by the volleyball line. Gets it over to Homan. Homan guarded by Layfeld. There goes Homan, dribble drive to the foul line. Can't find anybody. Gets it over to Cale Arns. Marion Local taking their time.
Yeah, they're very content to play for one, aren't they?
Absolutely. Boy, Pot Cutter and Austin Niekamp collided there. That was tough. Physical game tonight.
Yeah, you better hold your ground if you're going to set a screen.
Absolutely. Mesher gets caught down in the corner, double team. Ball gets on the floor, and the Cavaliers get an outlet. Here's Welch, puts it up, and he scores. Mason Welch.
Big bucket right there for the Cavaliers. That's a 4-point swing.
Welch on the run out scores the bucket. It's 27-25 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard, and we got a foul by Kunk up top.
And he's okay with that, and so is Coach Fisher.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, those 5 fouls come into play right here. They have They have 2. They have 1 to give right now. They had 2. I think that's a great foul.
Mesher's going to trigger the ball out right in front of the Marion Local faithful. Gets it to Niekamp. Back to Mesher. We're down to 5 seconds. Mesher dribble drives. Back to Grant Kramer. 3 ball from the left side. Good.
Oh, what a big shot.
Grant Kramer knocks in the Homan Insurance 3 ball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 30-25. We'll be back right after these messages. Tonight's fourth quarter sponsor is Wapakoneta Ford. View our new and pre-owned inventory at wapakonetaford.net or visit us at 613 North Dixie Highway in Wapakoneta. And tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School. We start the fourth quarter, Gil. Marion Local 30-25, and it's second chance points right now. Grant Kramer comes off that screen and just buries the 3.
Yeah, that one right there, circle that 3 right there at the end of the third quarter. But I just enjoy watching the coaches communicate with the players. Even after that big 3 right there that Coldwater give up, Coach Fisher was calmly talking to his kids at one end. You look down at the other, and you got Coach Guttenmiller and his staff coaching their kids up. Going to be a great fourth quarter, partner.
So here's Mesher guarded by Welch, gets it over to Holman. He's guarded by Layfeld with 7:48 to go as we start the fourth quarter here from Wapakoneta High School with a district title on the line. These two MAC rivals battling it out. Niekamp and Kunk down low. Holman from three on the right side, and he knocks it in. Back-to-back threes by the Flyers, and they push the lead to 33-25, the biggest lead of the night for the Flyers.
What a big, big inside-out skip pass there by the 6'8 senior.
The ball goes out of bounds.
Holman.
They were trying to get it into Layfeld as he cuts off the right side, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Coldwater. And Nick Fisher was asking if there was a foul on the play, and the official let him know in no uncertain terms. No. Balin Blockberger.
Good communication, though.
Little fadeaway by Blockberger. Misses that shot, and Layfeld comes up with it, puts it up, and he scores! Wow! You kidding me, Brady Layfeld?
Big offensive rebound.
Whoa, that's a big one, Gil. 33-27, 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's anybody's game here in the district title game. Kunk way out on top. Boy, he's just right up on his chest, Gil.
Yeah, if you're pushing a team away from the basket defensively, you're doing a heck of a job. Now you got to be careful you're not vulnerable to a backdoor layup.
Now we saw Marion Local at the end of the third quarter with about 2 minutes to go, really patient on the offensive end. How patient will they be here with a 33-27 lead, up by 6? And Coach Guttemauler wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout on the booth. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. Helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. And tonight's free throw sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe, located in Wapak, Delphos, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's not famous for chicken. We're famous for catering too. 6:33 to go, Gil. 33-27. Marion Local continues to lead. There's a backdoor cut by Niekamp, and they're going to say Niekamp pushed off. And they get him on the no, they're going to say an illegal screen by Grant Kramer.
Yeah, I think their concern is, the back screen action, they don't feel like they give the defender a step.
So Coldwater with a chance to cut it down to a one-possession game with 6:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. They'll go Blockberger. He thought about it. You see that Layfeld was trying to cut. Blockberger puts it up, and he scored. No, he does not. The ball goes off the rim. I thought we were going to see an old-fashioned three-point play, but Blockberger nonetheless.
I think they got orange right there.
Yeah, he's going to go to the line, Gil, which is really important because the clock is not running. How important are free throws down the stretch?
Well, this is a kid, that can score on a dime. He's got 9 for the game. He's got that quick trigger, and he's their go-to guy.
He misses the first one from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. Second one on the way, and he knocks it in. He's got 10 on the night to lead the Cavaliers. 33-28, 6:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
Little 1-2-2 three-quarter court right here.
Niekamp on the far right side gets a cutting Mesher to the rim. Mesher puts it up. He's fouled, and he scores. Braden Mesher doing everything he needs to do to help his Flyers win this game.
Super strong with the basketball, partner. You're going to take it from him. You might as well whack him hard enough where he can't get it out of his hands because he's going to get it above the rim. Chances are he's going to finish, and that's exactly what he did.
He goes to the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line for a chance to make it an 8-point lead. Shot is on the way, and it's off the mark. And Niekamp comes down with the rebound, gets it out to Kramer. Kramer dribble drives, takes it in. Beautiful move by Kramer. Misses the shot, gets his own rebound, and it's blocked, but they're going to say Kunk was on the foul.
Was it Kunk or was it Blockberger?
They're going to go Kunk, 21.
Okay, you're right.
Yep. Never wrong. Sometimes in doubt, never wrong.
Okay. No, you know what? I mean, it's one of those things right there. Give Kramer credit. He went up the first time, said, you know what, I'm going to do it again.
He just out-hustled everybody. That's
sure
exactly
did.
what it was. That's an 8-point lead, 36-28 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. Marion Local leads with 5:59 to go.
Yeah, and you got to believe if Coldwater's going to make a push, it's going to have to be here in the next 2 minutes, Danny.
Yeah, and he knocks that one in. You're exactly right, Gil, as we're getting down to crucial time here. This is Layfeld, 37-28, the biggest lead of the night for the Flyers at 9. Layfeld skip past to Welsh. They'll go Kunk inside. Back to Layfeld. This is Welsh, dribble drive, loses the ball, and Mesher comes up with it, gets it down the floor. Here goes Homan. Homan puts it up, and he's fouled.
Yeah, I think they got a block, which is a great call. I think they appeared to be number 11, Layfeld. Great kick-ahead pass there by Mesher.
Everything going right now for.
Yeah, you make your free throws, you can extend this thing real quick.
First one on the way, and it's good. Ryan Homan knocks it in from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line, and it's a double-digit lead right now for the Flyers at 38-28. Caleb Schreier back in the game for the Cavaliers. Second on the way, and it's good.
I tell you, Homan's had a great night for them at both ends of the floor.
He sure has. It's an 11-point lead, the biggest lead of the night.
You know, he may only look like he has what? Oh, he does have 8 points. My apologies. That's a heck of a night for that young man.
Schreier from the left side, 3 ball on the way, and it's good. Boy, they needed that one in the worst way.
He played well the other night.
He did. Makes it 39-31, and the Cavaliers right back in this with a 5:15 to go in the fourth quarter. And Welsh all over Mesher. Boy, they're letting them play out on the perimeter, Gil. Here's Homan. Homan skip pass across the floor. Grant Kramer from the right side misses the shot. Rebound comes down. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say Coldwater ball.
Off Kramer.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this thing's got ebb and flow, Gil, and the tides just changed.
Yeah.
It's 39-31. If Coldwater scores here, they're right back in this. Yeah. They go inside to Kunk. Kunk puts it up, and he scores. 5-0 run. The Cavaliers are on.
Oh, my goodness.
And they lose the ball, but Austin Niekamp, there's a foul. Oh, my goodness, 39-33 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard.
Yeah, Niekamp almost stepped over the end line on this replay. Watch, partner.
Oh, my goodness.
Very, very fortunate of the Flyers.
So Coldwater amping the pressure up. Potcutter's going to come back in. They're going to give Layfeld a little bit of a break. You got to believe he's going to be back in this game real soon. Homan's going to trigger the ball in front of the Coldwater cheerleaders and gets it into Niekamp. And watch this battle between Mesher and Welch. It's been going on all night. Mesher's just going to take it down the right side.
Oh, great look.
Arns thought about taking it up, but great job by Blockberger of thwarting the effort. And Mesher gets it to Arns down low, and there's going to be a foul. That's not a bad foul, Gil. Not a bad foul at all. You're giving up, you either give up the 2 or you put him on the line.
Well, I think if he doesn't pump fake and just goes up, he may get the and 1. Yeah. But, he's taught fundamentally to give the head and shoulder and pump fake, and he drew the foul. Let's see if he can knock the free throws in to extend this to an 8-point game.
So Cale Arns at the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. And he knocks it in.
And they're making their free throws.
They sure are. Makes it 40-33. Arns averages 5 for the Flyers. And he's got 8 tonight. So he's going for point number 9 right now. And he misses that one. Rebound comes down to Kunk, and it's 40-33. And Layfeld back in the game. He's going to take the ball. He's going to dribble drive right down the lane, puts it up, and he's going to go to the foul line. Nice play by Brady Layfeld as he understands if the foul works, he's going to go to the line with the free throw stop, or with the clock stop.
As a basketball player, Danny, if you're going to be a ball handler, your role is if you can get your front shoulder in front of that defender, you got to go with it, and that's exactly what he did. He got that left shoulder in front of the defender, went right to the rim, drew the foul on Everman.
Layfeld hits the first one from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. Makes it 40-34 with 4:23 to go. Nobody leaving this one, Gil.
No. Everybody's
second one on the way, and it dribbles
enjoying
in.
themselves.
And it dribbles in, and it makes it 40-35 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. This is anybody's game with 4:23 to go. Coldwater bringing up some heavy pressure here.
Good job by Layfeld knocking them free throws down.
Mesher clears out the Flyers. He's going to bring the ball down against Mason Welch. Mesher goes to the foul line, finds it cutting Arns. Arns misses the shot, but he's fouled by Blockberger.
Great back cut. Great timing there by Mesher with the bounce pass. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Just very fundamentally sound.
Watch the Burke Petroleum Instant Replay. Our replays are brought to you
Great
by
job,
Burke
camera
Petroleum.
work.
Here's Cale Lawrence from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. First one's good. He's impressive, Gil. He's an impressive athlete.
Yes, he is. Sophomore, got a bright future in front of him.
Him and Mesher will be back next year.
Unbelievable.
That's a duo out front.
Yeah, short-armed that one. Didn't quite get his rotation on it. Pulled the string.
4 minutes to go. Blockberger thought about firing that one up, trying to get a screen. Niekamp comes way out. They'll double team him. Get into the corner. Kunk from the three, left side, and he misses that one. Blockberger with a huge rebound, and the ball went out of bounds, and they're going to say it went back to Coldwater. I thought there was a foul, but they just said the ball went out.
Well, and that's what Coach Fisher's asking the official. They're having a nice, quiet conversation right there.
Yeah, it looks really interesting. Trying to get it into Blockberger. Welch gets it over to Schroyer. Three ball on the way. Misses a shot. Blockberger with another rebound. And it looks like they're going to get Arns on the foul maybe.
Yeah. Long rebound. Long shot, long rebound. It come off hard on the backside. And
second chance points here for the Cavaliers.
They caught Arns not getting inside position, or at least had inside position, and failed to get contact.
Get it over to Kunk. Kunk dribble drive, takes it inside, other side of the rim, and he's beautiful move by Owen Kunk, and he makes it 41-37 on the Ultimate Outdoor scoreboard. 3:35 to go in the game.
Yeah, used his body very, very well to shield the defender. Used that backboard to protect himself.
And a 10-second call, against Braden Mesher, and Coldwater gets the ball back with 3:26 down 41-37. Woo, Gilly, this has got everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those where he's got to get some help. That being Mesher, you can't rotate away from the ball, especially the way that Coldwater's starting to play defensively.
Lockberger takes it up the right side. A little half hook, misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Niekamp. Going to rush that shot a little bit, don't you think, Gil?
Yeah, I think that was a little bit too much of a push right there.
And Blockberger with the foul, a little frustration foul there. Mesher and Welch collided.
Going at it, aren't they?
Yeah, they sure are.
Built the same makeup. They just play exceptionally hard. You know, this is one area that, you know, I'm sure this young man's aware of. He's got to knock these free throws down when he's given the opportunity.
Mesher from the Lee's Famous Recipe free throw line. First one on the way. And misses that one. Crucial free throws here with 3:10 to go.
Yeah, and that's what Coach Guttenmiller's talking to him. Just tell him to relax. Get a nice arc on the ball, bend them knees, and follow through.
Second one is good.
That was a pretty one. That looked really, really solid.
Makes it 42-37. Two-possession game here with 3:10 to go. Layfeld's going to bring the ball down. He's guarded by Kramer. Gets a screen from Kunk out top. Dribble drive, shot goes up, and Schroyer's going to go to the line. Beautiful drive by that young man. He's going to go to the line for two. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School with the district title on the line. Marion local, Coldwater, 42-37, 3 minutes to go. It doesn't get any better than this, Big Gil.
No, it doesn't. Give that foul to Mesher, his third. Here comes Mr. Pot Cutter back into the game, replacing Layfeld.
Schroyer knocks that one in, makes it 42-38 with 3:01 to go. Second one on the way, and he knocks that one in, dribbles in.
Boys, he give them good minutes.
Oh, he does. We got a timeout on the floor with 3:01 to go. Stick around. This is a dandy. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's three-point sponsor is Holman Insurance, your trusted local insurance specialist, member of the Wayne Insurance Group, with 2 locations to serve you in Chickasaw and Versailles. And your scoreboard sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. Gil, I know I ask you this all the time, but what are the coaches telling their kids right now with 3 minutes to go in a tight contest like this?
Do what you do best.
Yeah.
You know what? You put yourself in a position with 3 minutes to go.
It's
for
anybody's
a district
game, yeah.
championship. It's anybody's game. You know, if you're Marion local, you've got to take advantage of the charity stripe, and you've got to make them free throws. Possession error right now favors who?
It favors
Cavaliers.
Cavaliers, you're right. And I'm sure Coach Fisher has told his squad that. There's Welsh and and another confrontation there by Mesher. And by confrontation, I'm just talking about running into each other.
Well, I think they're trying to draw that charge.
Austin Niekamp with the ball.
Oh,
up
my
top.
goodness. Close to the 5.
Woo, that was close. Gets it over to Kramer, and Marion Local is going to take a timeout with 2:44. We'll step aside. You're watching high school basketball on WOSN. Tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. And tonight's replays are brought to you by Burke Petroleum, now offering propane for residential, farm, commercial, and industrial users. Burke Petroleum, dependable, available, 800-776-3097. Well, Gil, we get a great game every year in the fall between these two powerhouses, and boy, nothing but the best tonight.
See, everybody forgets the regular season games.
Yes, yeah.
Especially the players on both teams, and so's the coaches. Because they know, and we talked about that earlier, Dan, it's hard enough to say to beat somebody 3 times, let alone twice.
Arns with the ball up top, guarded by Blockberger, gets it over to Niekamp. Everything on the perimeter right now, looking for screens on the backside as they spread the floor out wide. 2:30 to go. Marion Local leads by 3, 42-39. This is Mesher going up against Welch. A little spin there. Loses the ball, and they're going to get a foul on number 14, Mason Welch.
Well, when you think about that, that's not a bad foul, partner, because, you know, right now, you know, Brayton's struggling at the foul line. He split the last 2, looked really good on the second one. But I think his year-long number's a little bit, you know, below average. Let's put it that way. He looked really good on that one.
Mesher
the last 2, he's looked like he feels comfortable.
Mesher knocks it in from the Lee's Famous Recipes free throw, makes it 43-39 with 2:23 to go. Second one on the way, and he misses that one. And Layfeld with the rebound gets it down to Blockberger. Blockberger puts it up, and he's blocked by Cale Arns. Cale Arns blocked the shot, and the Coldwater bench is really upset. Coach Fisher wanted a foul on that play.
Yeah, the length right there presented a challenge.
Holman with the ball out top, guarded by Kunk, and the ball's on the floor.
Oh, my goodness.
And it looks like they're going to call a held ball, and it's going to go back to Coldwater. So a big play by Owen Kunk to get the ball back for Coldwater. .157 to go. Marion Local leads by 4. Kunk, he's tying his shoe. He was down on one knee. Gets it over to Layfeld. Boy, if Coldwater hits anything right here, this place is going to go bananas. They're down 4 with 1:52 to go. They'll go Blockberger. Guarded by Arns. Little spin move, gets it back out to Welsh. Welsh trying to take it up, and it's swatted away. Blockberger, the ball is on the floor.
Oh, that's a big possession if you're a Flyer.
Yeah, it's going to go back to Marion Local. So now the possession arrow goes back to Coldwater, but it's 43-39 with 1:38 to go. So Marion Local inbounds in front of the Coldwater faithful. This is Mesher. Kunk picks him up on the right side. Mesher's going to dribble back out. Niekamp with the ball out top. We're at 1:25. Marion Local leads by 4. Holman on the left side. He'll dribble drive, takes it inside, and he's just going to spin it. He's double teamed down the low post, and they lose the ball. Here comes Welsh with the ball down the floor. He's going to take it straight up, misses the shot, and the ball goes out of bounds and go back to Coldwater, and we got bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, the officials do not want to be the ones that decide the game.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I know. It looked like Welsh just couldn't decide what he wanted to do with the ball. Yeah. This is Layfeld with the ball. They go Blockberger right side. He's at top. 3 ball from the top of the key, and he's fouled. He's going to shoot 3.
Yeah,
and they're
going to
get
Arns.
Yeah,
that's a good call.
Cale Arns on the foul. Oh my goodness, Gil. Blockberger's got a chance to put this at a 1-point game.
Well, you got it in your best player's hands.
That's right. That's right.
He's sitting on 10. He's been sitting on 10 for a while.
First one up, and he misses it. Rattles out. He's got 2 left.
He's never been able to get into the flow, and a lot of that has to go with Marion Local and their credit. Defensively in their game plan.
Second one on the way, and he knocks that one in. Blockberger's got 11, and he cuts the lead to 43-40 with 1:03 to go. This is the big one, partner. And he misses it, but it's brought down.
My goodness.
Welsh had the near rebound.
And Holman ripped it away.
And Holman got it back. We're down under a minute. Here come the Flyers. They lead 43-40. And they want a timeout, and they're going to get it. We're going to keep it right here with 51 seconds to go. Marion Local leads 53-50. Boy, you talk about crucial plays all night, Gil. A big missed free throw there by the Cavaliers, and they had a chance at the second possession, and Marion Local ripped it away.
Yeah. You know, Mr. Holman's had a whale of a ball game tonight at both ends of the floor. You know, not only has he contributed 8 points, that's a big, big play right there by that senior.
Tonight's free throw sponsor is Lee's Famous Recipe, located in Wapak, Delphus, and St. Mary's. Locally owned and operated, Lee's not just famous for chicken, we're famous for catering too. And our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. 51.9 seconds to go. Danny Holbrook, Darren Gilbert from a jam-packed Wapakoneta High School. District title on the line. These two MAC rivals battled all night. Marion Local with the possession right now, and Coldwater has the arrow in their favor. So this is Niekamp. We're down to 47 seconds. Niekamp and Kunk.
Oh my goodness, they get a travel.
They got a held ball. Owen Kunk gets a held ball, and it's going to go back to Coldwater.
You know what, and you look at it, Danny, a held ball is a heck of a lot better than a turnover in my eyes.
Yeah.
Now, do you lose a possession? Yes. But at least you get to set your defense.
Well, and now the ball goes back to Marion Local. So any held ball is that, and we got a timeout. Nick Fisher wants to talk this over. Gil, this is dare I say, the possession of the game right now. You don't necessarily need a 3 right here.
I don't think you need a 3 either, partner.
Right, and so Coldwater, look, if I'm coaching and I'm not, I'm telling my kids we're going towards the rim. We're getting contact. We're getting a good shot. We're getting a shot within the paint, and we're going to take our
high
chances.
Percentage.
Exactly. And then we're going to defend.
Right, and if we don't score, we foul. We go down and make Marion Local. We know who we need to foul. We make them earn them.
And then if I'm Marion Local, and if I give up any bucket right here, I'm telling my kids, look, all we need to do is secure the ball and knock down free throws.
But how crucial is these 2 timeouts?
Huge.
I mean, there's only 1 timeout each.
Absolutely. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com.
And that's why, Danny,
yeah,
we got 2 of the best coaches in Northwest right here.
This is a chess match, Gil. This is fun to watch. Stick around after the game. We're going to get the winning coach up here for an interview. You don't want to miss that. And we don't know who it's going to be, Gil.
No, we have no idea.
There's 44 seconds left. It's any coach coming up here for the interview. So Kunkel inbounds it to Layfeld. We're down to 43 seconds. Here come the Cavaliers. They get it over to Welch. Welch look back door to Blockberger. They'll go back on the left side or right side of Layfeld. Back to Blockberger. He's going to dribble drive, loses his footing, gets it over to Schroyer. We're down to 30 seconds. Cavaliers down by 3. This is Layfeld. They got to make a move here with 25 seconds. And Cale Arns steals the ball.
Big steal.
What a steal by Cale Arns. And Marion Local comes up with it. And we're at 19. And they get the ball over. And Blockberger gets the ball out.
Gracious.
And it's going to go back to Marion Local. Boy, what a turn of events. What a turn of events. So Mesher's going to take it out right in front of his bench with 14 seconds to go. Coldwater's going to have to foul immediately, and Mesher gets the timeout.
And they're done.
A near disaster there, as we're going to keep it right here with 14 seconds left and a 40-43 game. Gil, the offensive possession for Coldwater and the steal by Marion Local, and we've talked about it all night long. Marion Local's defense has made the difference in this entire game.
Yeah, they've never allowed Coldwater to establish themselves from an offensive standpoint, from a rhythm. And give a lot of credit to Coldwater. They really, they've locked down the Flyers.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just been a phenomenal game at both ends of the court, defensively by both teams, and what a gritty effort by both teams in the orange and black and the blue and gold.
Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Ultimate Outdoor. Bring resort-style living to your backyard every day with a luxury outdoor space by Ultimate Outdoor. And tonight's Marion Local premier sponsor is OPAC in Osgood. For all your industrial painting, staining, and assembly needs, call OPAC. 14.5 seconds to go. Marion Local leads this one 43-40. They'll take the ball out as they try to hold on to this one with a 3-point lead.
Yeah, you got to believe. You wanted to try to deny the basketball in, but you can't let a lot of time go off. You're going to have to get a quick foul.
So Mesher gets it into Kramer, and Kramer is double-teamed. No foul yet, and they get it over to Mesher. No foul yet, and Austin Niekamp with the ball.
Oh, my goodness, and he's a 78% free throw shooter.
And
they had their shot with Mesher, and they just couldn't get to him.
They let 8 seconds go off the clock before they make a foul, and we're down to 6.9 seconds, and Austin Niekamp will go to the line to try to ice this one for the Flyers.
This is where you want to be if you're the big fella.
And he does. He looks smooth right there. It's a 4-point lead at 44-40 with 6.9 seconds to go, and the Marion Local fans can feel a district title coming their way.
Coldwater's got to take this thing, and they got to push it quickly.
Second one on the way, and it's good. It's a 5-point lead. Blockberger gets it inside. He'll go down the right side. He's going to let one fly from the 3. Lets it go. Shot goes up, and it's off the mark. Kunt gets the rebound and scores, and Coldwater gets a timeout with 0.3 of a second to go. Well, it's a valiant effort right now by Coldwater, but with 0.3 of a second, this is a tough situation here. With 0.3 of a second, I don't know that you can get a shot if you get a steal.
The rule says 0.3 is a legal shot, attempt. But if you're Marion Local, no timeouts left for Coldwater, right?
Yeah.
Take the basketball, play it to the other end of the court.
That's exactly what you do.
And let it be touched. Now, you got to make sure you touch it.
Yeah.
Because if it's not touched,
you're coming right back underneath their basket.
You're marching right back underneath the basket and giving the Cavaliers an opportunity.
Well, regardless, either way, Gil, this has been a fantastic
game, and I hate seeing a team like this lose. Yeah. I just hate it.
Either way, both of these teams deserve to move on, but one will. And right now, with 0.3 of a second to go, Marion Local with a 3-point lead, and all they got to do is get it inbounds.
If that's even more reason, they need to have a super sectional.
Yeah.
Against teams you don't play during the regular season and in your conference, it's just tough. One of these teams are going to go home.
Yep, Mesher's going to trigger the ball in, and he's going to throw it deep to Niekamp, and a steal there, and no shot. And Marion Local wins the district title 45-42 over the Coldwater Cavaliers.
What a great effort. That's a big steal right there. Unfortunately, 0.3 is not going to give you enough time to uncork one, but what a season by Coldwater. They lost during the regular season by a significant amount. To battle back, like they did tonight and put themselves in a position, that's all you can ask for. I'm sure Coach Fisher is, going to be disappointed as well as his coaching staff. But you know what? He's going to be awfully proud of his kids. And for Marion Local, you've got to be jubilant and elated. Both these teams got late starts because of success in football. Marion Local got it done tonight. Niekamp hit 2 huge free throws. Their leading free throw shooter, 79%. They're moving on. They're going to go south. We're going to be there next week, Danny. Follow them along the trail. And hopefully that other game we can get Anna in there or Fort Laramie, and we'll have a heck of a night down there.
We're going to step aside. When we come back, we're going to try to get an interview with Coach Kurt Guttemoller of the Marion Local Flyers. You've been watching high school basketball on WOSN. Welcome back to Wapakoneta High School, where the Marion Local Flyers defeat the Coldwater Cavaliers 45-42 to advance to the regional semifinals. We're joined now by Coach Kurt Guttemoller. Coach, congratulations. Your kids were fantastic tonight.
Both teams were fantastic. I give Coldwater a lot of credit. They showed a lot of heart coming back when they got down 10 or 11 there late in the third, and Coach Fisher's done a great job with those guys. And Our guys just battled the whole way. I felt like we really had to. We knew it was going to be tougher to score on the second time. We got 55 against them the first time, but Braden had 18, and we knew they weren't going to let Braden get 18. We had to find ways to score, and so we put a few things in that we had to execute, and we executed really good tonight and got some easy baskets.
Coach, I want to ask you about one player in particular, Braden Mesher. We were talking about him during the broadcast. What an incredible leader he is for your team, not only on the offensive end. Sometimes you see kids that do everything offensively. He's so good defensively.
He's a tremendous leader for us. He's very vocal as a junior, and he has to handle the ball so much for us. He does a ton for us. He's definitely our heartbeat, and all of our kids play well, but obviously Braden, he's very big to what we're doing.
How good does it feel, Coach, to get the basketball into your 6'8" kid's hand who leads you what? He's got to be your top free throw percentage shooter.
Yeah, I really felt at the end of the game there, getting the ball in his hands and getting fouled when we were up 3, I thought, and there was only 6 seconds left, I thought, okay, we got this because he's going to at least make 1 and 2. He made them both, and just a tremendous feeling. Getting out of this district is so hard. Coldwater and Spencerville, they're regional quality teams, and I really hope the Northwest District Athletic Board, they're willing to have some conversations over the spring.
Thank you.
Because we got to get this changed. These other 2 teams should be in the regionals, and people will say Coldwater had 7 losses, but they got a late start due to football, and they had to play Russia and Lima Shawnee right away in Jackson Center. This team was a 2 or 3 or 4 loss team that had 7 losses.
Right.
We knew this was going to be an absolute fist fight for 4 quarters, and that's exactly what it was. And all 3 of those teams, us included, are regional quality teams, and we should be able to spread out. So you just got to hope that people are willing to have some conversations.
Well, Coach, we're going to let you get down to your kids. You're cutting the net down. Again, congratulations and best of luck.
And we will see you.
Gilly and I will be down there covering you guys.
We'll look forward to it. I appreciate you guys coming down. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Coach Kurt Guttemoller from the Marion Local Flyers. And, Gilly, that's one happy coach. But he said some points that you and I have talked about for a long time.
Well, he made it specifically clear. It's not only this, district, but also throw in, and I didn't get a chance because he's excited. He wants the Nets. Yep. Look at him. He's excited. Rightfully so.
Oh, this is a great picture.
You got that D6 that's coming that come out of Elida, too. Yeah. Something has to change here.
And that will wrap it up from Wapakoneta High School. The Marion Local Flyers punch their tickets to the regionals with a 45-42 win over the Coldwater Cavaliers. For Darren Gilbert, our entire WOSN crew, I'm Danny Holbrook saying we'll see you next week on WOSN.